Hey guys, welcome back to Barker's Workshop. So I've covered the Delta Trooper several times in the past already, where I looked at the review of it, then we looked at the internals of it. I've mentioned it a couple of times where I said this is my favorite manual blaster and I use it all the time. But the time has now come for me to give it a bit of a modification, a very slight modification, and I just want to improve its performance a little bit. So here we go. As you can see, I fitted a rail here a while ago. This is just for my GoPro, but I've already taken the time now to open this up, so here we go. Now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to remove the AR out of this blaster, and I'm also going to grease the seals a little bit on this blaster, just to make sure that I get a bit of a punch out of it. Alright, so let's get the bits that we need. Okay, so for now this is all we're gonna need. Wait. Okay, so here we've got the plunger tube, and let me just see if I can remove some more of it. Some of these bits can come off. There we go. Slide that away. Okay, so now if you look at this setup, you will notice that there's two seals on this blaster. One, do you guys need more zoom? Let's get you some more zoom. I feel like you deserve it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you can see we've got a seal here in front and a seal in the back, and this is what they call a reverse plunger. But the AR that we are looking for sits inside this part. So if you can, I'll try and get you to see. Let's see if I can get the focus on that. Ooh, am I winning? Not sure. But in any case, inside there is a spring. And if you look inside it from the other end, you'll notice there's a little bit of a, I need something to point with. Screwdriver. If you look inside, you'll see there's a piece of plastic that can I call it a dart guide, where the darts fit into. Now what this AR does is, obviously as you press the trigger, this whole mechanism releases, and it is forced forward like this, okay, and that is what pushes the air down this tube where your dart is located. So your dart will normally be sitting in this position over here, like that. Just give you an idea. And I think I can give a quick demonstration. So I'm just gonna quickly press this. There we go. So there you get an idea. So if we remove this AR, what the AR does is basically it is restricting the air as the dart moves forward. There's a spring here inside that pushes this piece of plastic forward, and then reduces the amount of air as it goes out. So one, it causes your blaster to shoot softer. That is the main reason that we want to take it out. The second thing of it is it also protects your blaster to some extent, because if you didn't have a dart in here, what would have happened is the air would have pushed through, and then you run the risk of breaking these plunger heads, because they're going to hit directly against that piece of plastic because there is no resistance. So it is there to, one, reduce the airflow, make the blaster shoot softer, and two, to protect the blaster overall. But because I'm an adult and I believe I know how to use the blaster and I never shoot it dry, I'm going to remove the AR. Okay, so I'm going to start just removing this back part. So there's seal. Right, so I'm going to try and get that spring out. There's a spring inside. Okay, I need pliers. I can just use a screwdriver actually. Okay, here's the spring that's inside the AR. We are not going to need that again. Okay, and now I'm going to use my drill. There we go, so there's a hole right through now. That should remove the guide, the dart guide inside. There we go, the dart guide is out. Okay, so now we've already got some nice airflow. Not sure if you can see right through it, you can see there's a hole now. So what I'm going to do now is just going to enlarge that hole and remove the last bit of the AR. Okay, and we are through. We've managed to drill through. Okay. Slightly bigger drill bit just to smooth it out. Okay, and we're done. So if you now look at now, you can see right through. So the edge restrictor is out. Okay, that was, I guess it was still easy. Right, next I'm gonna grease these seals. So what I've got is, you get special seals, grease for seals. I've got this marine and outdoor grease, and what I did is I checked that these can work on rubber. Let me just quickly check. When I bought this, so it's water resistant, and because I did check, it does say on here that it is fine to use on rubber seals. Okay, so I'm just gonna grease these seals a little bit like that. Because the stronger your seal, the better, more air you get out. Okay, so let me just some of that in there. Okay. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Just gonna have to clean it up a bit. Next is the seal on here. Okay, and I'm just applying some of the same sealant on there. Okay, and now just to assemble everything. Right, so just close everything. Time to clean your hands. Just wipe up the excess grease that might be anywhere. Okay, and let's just see, place this over that. time to put this back together. Catch, trigger. Okay, just making sure the spring is inside. Put the cap back on. Come on, screw. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, we definitely have more power. And it burns. Okay, yes. And guys, that is how you grease your Delta Trooper and how you remove the AR. Cheers, see you next time. And remember to subscribe. Cheers.